Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to clean your beauty blender and sanitize your beauty blender. I think that's really important. A lot of us know kind of generally how to clean it, but do we know how to sanitize it? That's kind of a big deal. It is really, really important to clean your beauty blender every time that you're going to use it, whether it's before or after, depending on your schedule. Always make sure you get all of these yucky stains because you don't want to be putting makeup on when you already have all of this gross makeup foundation on, because all that's doing is just harboring bacteria in your sponge. Let's remember this is a sponge, and this method works for any beauty sponge. It doesn't have to be a beauty blender. It could be anything, the Real Techniques sponge, anything, it doesn't matter. And then it's very important to sterilize your sponge at least once a week. That way you're kind of zapping all of the bacteria out of your sponge and kind of starting fresh essentially. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that with a few easy steps. This literally will take you a minute to do all of these steps. Really, really easy and so important to do. So let's go ahead and move on to it. Okay, so the first thing to do is grab your beauty sponge. My favorite way to clean my beauty sponge is by using a bar of soap. I have this one from Korres. I actually got it from a hotel. For some reason they had Korres products and I was so excited that I just kept asking for more bars of soap. So you can use any type of bar of soap. I like the Korres because it is more natural and I don't know, I'm just kind of freaky about that stuff around my face. And I find that using a bar of soap is the easiest way to get stains out of your beauty sponge. You can use liquid soaps, like I've used baby shampoo, that's another one that I recommend, but I always find that using a bar of soap helps get rid of the stains in your beauty sponge the best. Honestly, I have not had one stain that I couldn't get rid of on my beauty sponge using this. So definitely try a bar of soap. You will not regret it. So go ahead and wet your beauty sponge and wet your soap. And then you're just gonna wanna rub the beauty blender into the bar of soap really well. Kind of just like directing it on stains that you have on your beauty sponge. So if it's the butt of the sponge that really has the most stains, go ahead and rub that really well into the bar of soap and then squeeze, rinse, and repeat until you have all your stains out and until basically when you squeeze your sponge, clear water is coming out and you know there's no makeup in the sponge. So go ahead and do that every time you use your sponge. Don't worry, it takes literally seconds. It does not take much time. If you don't want to do it after you do your makeup, do it before you do your makeup. Whatever it is, don't put a dirty sponge on your face. It's gross. Next step is to sterilize. And like I said before, I like to do this once a week. It's really, really easy. It takes like 20-30 seconds, no big deal. So what I like to do is go ahead and fill a microwave safe bowl, container, dish, Tupperware, whatever it is, with about like an inch or so of water. And you can go ahead and drop your beauty sponge in there. Make sure it's nice and coated with the water. And then go ahead and pop it in the microwave for about 20 to 30 seconds. I usually do 30 seconds, depends on the power of your microwave. If you have a high powered microwave, try 20 seconds. You don't want to do it too much longer because you don't want your beauty sponge to like disintegrate either, but you want it to kind of get rid of that bacteria and heat up that water so that it does help get rid of the bacteria in your sponge. So go ahead and pop it in there for about 20-30 seconds and then take it out, obviously, duh, and then just give it a few seconds to kind of cool down. You don't want to like go and reach and grab it because it's going to be hot. It's just an inch of water. It's going to heat up quickly. So just let that sit there for just a few seconds, maybe a minute or so, nothing major. And then go ahead and grab your beauty sponge and rinse it under the faucet with like cold water and just keep squeezing your sponge till you make sure it's completely clear of the microwaved water and any makeup debris or anything like that. Just clear water. It's very important that you do this step. You don't want to like keep that microwave water in your sponge, you know what I mean? So just make sure it's rinsed nice and clear and then go ahead and dry it. Now here's a tip, really important. Don't store your beauty sponge in the bathroom. It has really high humidity levels in there. You're showering in there every day. Maybe multiple people are showering in there every day. Hopefully not at the same time, but you get what I'm saying. And so it's really important that you store it in a space that's not really high in the humidity levels. So let's say like your dresser, maybe if you have a makeup table in your room or something like that, you can store it there. You can use a paper towel, or just a regular hand towel, or if you have the beauty blender, it does come with the little beauty blender container, and it actually has 2 holes in it, which are actually meant to help the beauty blender air out. So what I like to do, because it gets so fat when it's wet, I just like to sit it on top of that, sit it on my dresser and let it air dry. Honestly, it's the best way to kind of let it air dry without there being any humid or anything like that. It's honestly the best. You can use anything though. It doesn't really matter as long as it's open to the air. And then what I like to do is once it's dry and small, I just close it in there, good to go. That's basically it. If by any chance these sponges are really important that you're cleaning and you're sanitizing and you're not keeping them in humid places so that you're not storing this in your makeup bag zipped, no air, because they will get mold, and it's gross. Like, you might think it's just mascara spots. No, it's mold. Trust me, I've had sponges that have gotten mold on them before, and it's disgusting. You don't want to put that on your face. So make sure you are cleaning them, sterilizing them in the microwave. It's really, really easy to do. It's really quickly, and it's going to save your face. Your face is going to thank you, and then you're going to thank me that you're not getting pimples. So hey, win-win all around. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these type of little tips videos. I don't know what you want to call them. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember to click that little notification bell somewhere next to the subscription button if you want to be notified when I make new videos. So thank you guys again, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away.